Hi, my name's Brian Whittington with EBS Growth. And what I wanted to share with you today is really the four things to consider when hiring a salesperson. So we jokingly say, hey, we want them to have all straight A's, right? That's what we're really looking for. So the first A is ability. Now, the challenge is that 50% of all sales reps miss their goals. And they typically interview well, right? But then they don't end up performing because they're because they're typically good with people. They tend to fool us whenever they're interviewing, but that's one of the challenges is because they're good with people, they can't push, they can't overcome objections and all that. And so therefore they don't perform. Now, my encouragement to you is really decide how you're going to vet them. Um, but what we might suggest is this: it's really a combination of a couple of things. One is assessments. Make sure you have good assessments. There's all kinds. We have all ideas about assessments, the ones that we use, but assess them. Put them through a behavioral interview questions, role play with them, really put them back up on their heels, and then develop an evidence-based scoring system. So it's not just, oh, I like them, or you're walking past the test going, good, right? But really put an evidence-based scoring system with an overarching hiring process. So that's really how we determine ability. So that's the first A. The second A is attitude. And this comes from Carol Dweck's work, Mindset, The New Psychology of Success. Really good read if you haven't read it. But what we found is it's really the number one predictor of success. It means that they're coachable, that they want to always improve, they're open to feedback, that they won't settle for status quo. And that's really a growth mindset, that growth attitude that we're looking for. And as I said, it has really been the number one predictor of success that we found. The third one is this: activities. Will they do the work? The challenge is most people hate prospecting. They won't pick up the phone. So if I'm an account executive or an outside salesperson who has to do business development, I'm going to come up with every excuse in the universe typically before I really start to do the prospecting activities. Or if I have an SDR or a BDR, they're calling once or twice. They're not really doing the work. So are they willing to do the activities? Now, um, we leverage technology to make sure that we help them with that activity level, that instead of a 50 dial day or a 100 dial day is a good day, we're doing several hundred dials a day and several thousand in a week to make sure that their activities are going to get there. But that takes mental fortitude, right? Success in sales comes from mental toughness. So do they have grit, that mix of hard work, consistency, and a hustle? So those are the activity levels that we want, because even if we had the best message with the best list and the best skills, if they're not willing to put those skills to work, it's kind of pointless. The last one is really alignment. So the fourth A is alignment. So it's alignment with that management or leader, with his or her style, because everyone's a little bit different. Also, we want to make sure that there's a culture fit between the company and their culture that they're used to. And then, do they have talent for that role? So if you see here, these are all different types of selling roles that you might have out there, from a BDR, SDR, prospector, all the way down to recruiting, all sales, consultative sale, account manager, vice president, sales analyst. So they're all different types of sales, even a customer service person, but they're going to have different levels of skill for that. So does their skill align? Does their talent align with the particular role that you're putting into? And then the last one is there alignment of passion for your product or service that you're offering? Do they have a belief? Because really what they're doing is getting that person on the other line to believe that you're the problem to their solution, that they believe that you're able to help them or know more about this than they do. So do they have a passion about the product, the industry, and then for their particular role or position that you're putting into? So to really ensure that you have a best in class, world class sales team, make sure that they have straight A's. Thanks so much. Hopefully